What happened, buddy? Really? Man. So, what's up? How are you? I'm not. I'm gonna put a bunch of. I'm not here Thursday and Friday for sure. I might not be here Wednesday either. So I'm gonna put them in here shortly. Perfect. Thank you. I don't know Saturday the most. In the state championship. No, really. Tyrese, both those aren't for you. Tyrese, one of them's for Willie. The other ones. Get them. Thank you. Josh, but here you go, bud. He was there all weekend. I had a spat with our school board president because one let our kids have half day fries, so she tried to congratulate me after we lost to St. Mary's.
Live from the Breslin Center in East Lansing. Welcome to the Michigan High School Athletic Association Division I Boys Basketball Semifinals on the FHS Network. Today, it's the Ducks of Zeeland West taking on the Raiders of North Farmington. And welcome inside the Breslin Center. Welcome to the best seat in the house. Center court of the MHS Championships. I'm Joe Jason. My partner Clarence Black. Glad you're with us. Third and fourth game of the season. These two teams meet, Zeeland West and North Farmington in North Farmington. After the game, Coach Todd negotiated and David Klein get together. They congratulate one another on a great game. David says, good luck the rest of the way, and Todd says, I think we're going to see each other at the Breslin Center. And here they are in the semifinals.
Yeah, it's great when you have two teams meet during the regular season. But hey, this ain't the regular season. This is the Division I semifinal. The winner moves on to take on Orchard Lake St. Mary's for the big prize in all the high school basketball.
You better believe it. Let's take a look at some of the principals in this game. Zeeland West comes in at 7, North Farmington at 23.
I'd expect if Farmington High plays in a state championship game, you give them time off. Like
the starting lineups being introduced right now. The Raiders have lost only 2 times this year.
Afterwards, my coach was like, "You're mad." I'm like, "No, fine."
These Raiders are led by
but it needed
Tyler
to be said.
Spratt and Landon Williams, a pair
You have to call them out eventually.
of college basketball commits. Tyler Spratt on his way to Cleveland State. Landon Williams going to Niagara. I mean, these young men are outstanding, and they lead a very, very potent attack for the Raiders. The Raiders like to trap you. They like to dictate pace. David Klein was very honest about game number one. He said we weren't mentally tough. You got to be mentally tough when you take on the North Farmington Raiders. For the Zeeland West Ducks, hey, it's about Merritt Alderink. Alderink is a 6'7" Mr. Basketball, candidate. He's got to have a great game today, and he's got to be efficient around the basket. For Zeeland, it's all about ball movement, playing together, knocking down shots. Coach Klein said, hey, look at Lucas Baker. He might determine this game because if he's knocking down shots, we're going to be very difficult to deal with tonight.
Zeeland West has righted the ship during the regular season. They defeated both of the teams that competed in the Division I title game last year. They beat Cass Tech, the defending champion, and they beat Muskegon in the quarterfinal to advance.
And that's already a bad sign for David Klein. Again, North Farmington, one of the most active teams in all of basketball.
Raiders in the brown and gold. First trip since 2016 to these semifinals. They go with Rob Smith, Will McSherra, Tyler Pratt, Landon Williams, and Dylan Smith as their starting five. Patience, Tyler Spratt hands it off, and Landon Williams, the 14-point-a-game guard, the 6'4" senior, running the point. Rob Smith will take it in the paint. Little floater for two, and it's a 2-0 lead for North Farmington.
I mean, again, you can't teach speed. Rob Smith, so fast.
Around the perimeter, they're out high to defend with a double team. They get the steal inside by Dylan Smith. And the Raiders moving it up the floor right to left. Landon Williams to the elbow. Down low, and look at Dylan Smith, 6'9", so long. Tripping and falling down, stolen away by West, but the Raiders will chase it down. Landon Williams will slow it down now. We've played a minute and a half, a 2-0 lead for the North Farmington Raiders.
Like Lucas Baker was trying to tip it to himself that time, couldn't get it. Again, well coached, these Raiders. They know what they want, willing to be patient. I mean, and again, it's just the dichotomy of this team. Chaos on defense, but again, composure and ball movement on offense. So well coached.
Trenton Bolthouse called for the foul. Zeeland Ducks, all of their losses came to teams with at least 16 wins this season, so they are tournament tested tough coming in.
Well, you said it, tournament tested, battle tested also. Again, the team that beat them twice, Muskegon Reese Puffer, was a team that North Farmington also beat. So again, these teams know each other. Lot of tape.
Pull-up jumper, left-handed shot. Williams rattles off the rack, and Merritt Alderink comes down with a rebound for Zeeland West.
Again, first two possessions for Zeeland West has been turnovers. They have not even gotten a shot attempt yet.
Kick out three on the way from the left side. That's short. One and done rebound, Landon Williams.
But again, for Zeeland West, at least these Ducks were finally able to not turn the ball over.
Yeah, when Zeeland West lost to Puffer at the end of the year, that was their 54-50 loss, not playing their best basketball heading into the tournament. But then easy wins over Holland West Ottawa and Zeeland East made the trip to the regionals a little less stressful. Offensive rebound out front.
Great rebound from Prairie.
Good rotation. Jumper is good. Tyler Spratt with a bucket. It's a 4-0 lead for North Farmington. Down the lane, and a whistle and a foul as Merritt will step to the free throw line and shoot two.
Look at Tyler Spratt. Again, just one dribble pull up, follow through. That's a beautiful shot. That is a beautiful shot, young man. On his way to Cleveland State to continue his basketball career. And I tell you what, these seniors, Todd Negocian, they've lost 10 games in 4 years. That is how good this program has been, but that is also the difficulty, partner, of getting out of the metro area.
Aldering's second free throw is a miss, 0 for 2 and 0 for the game so far from the floor and from the free throw line for the Ducks. Rob Smith to the right.
North Farmington with a huge regional final win, a 1-point win against De La Salle, who was state champions not too long ago.
After another offensive rebound, Dylan Smith goes to the rack and is fouled. Here's very difficult to defend against 6'9". They've got Aldering at 6'7", but Dylan Smith plays much longer, averages 15 points a game.
Dylan Smith, another one of those seniors. Again, Todd Smith said, these seniors, again, only lost 10 games in 4 years, but don't have the hardware to show for it. Will they be able to change that this weekend?
Second free throw off the mark. Ooh. Almost losing the rebound was Orion Yant.
Again, just gotta be
tipped away from Orion Yant. Back the other way comes Farmington.
They don't stop coming.
Three-pointer Spratt off the heel, long rebound down to Rob Smith. The clock has been frozen at 4:22, and now they move it. Into the corner for Spratt.
And Aldering, and Aldering, lucky he didn't get called for that one. Catch and shoot for Spratt.
Quick 30-second timeout taken. Lead is 5. Well, they've got the score wrong. It is 7-0. Now they've got it right. There we go. We'll keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day. So far, it's been all Raiders, 3 of 7 from the floor. They have 7 points. Zeeland West has taken 1 field goal attempt and 1 free throw attempt in 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
More
I think I did before I left.
Field goal attempts is bad for your health in the state semifinal. So they've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And again, you have to know it's the second and third level traps that are coming.
Through the lane, layup is good. Flashing to the basket, Lucas Baker averaging 13 points a game.
And an outstanding pass from Matt Aldering to find him. And a great job of breaking the pressure. Again, you want to break this pressure with the pass and not the dribble.
Deep 3 miss. He is gathered in on the rebound by Kai Anderson.
The 3 Zeeland West turnovers have been on the dribble. Again, being careless on the dribble.
Down low, wide open look, laying good, Orion Yant.
And you get the feeling they're starting to feel themselves around this pressure.
7-4 ball game. Deep 3 taken. Missed. And the rebound cleaned up by Miles Steffen. And a 3-pointer gets you right back in this game and draw even. Look for Yant. Bounce pass into the middle. On the wing for 3. It's good. We're tied at 7. Look at that. They spot the Raiders 7 to start, and the Ducks come back with the next 7.
And that's all Matt Aldering. Again, a Mr. Basketball candidate, but a great IQ.
Stolen away. Down the floor, Steffen missed. Follow up good, but a whistle and a foul on the shot will send Miles Steffen to the line to shoot 2.
Alderink in the center again, and we saw it earlier today when Todd Covert put Trey McKinney in the center. You got to put your best player, your best decision maker at the center of that zone.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Alderink found Baker for a huge three.
Free throw, front of the iron, no good. Well, Orion Yant, who was in the game, was one of the last guys to make his middle school team. He did not start on his freshman team, and Coach David Klein was talking about how much he has worked over the years. Now in his senior year, averaging 7.8 points a game. Free throw is good. Makes it 8-7. Zeeland West has 7 unanswered points after spotting the Raiders 7 to start. Spratt goes in, blocked by Yent. Scrum on the floor. Smith will hold it out and now give it up to Landon Williams, who runs the point, the 6'4" junior guard.
That's actually Kai Anderson, who was right on the hip. I mean, what a job he did in that time. Pratt made the cardinal sin of being left side, defender on your right and shooting with the right. It's almost like Kai Anderson didn't as much block it as his hands were just up. A great defensive play on the deflection.
Rob Smith out front. We're going to whistle. Don't know if we have some blood out there. They're taking Yant out of the game, bring him down to the end of the bench. And yeah, they're going to get him one of those nose plugs. They way come to these MHSA finals, you get to have your wrestling trainer out there. Bring all the supplies with you. A lot of contact inside. Little running jumper, Rob Smith misses.
Whoa!
Locked out. Get that out of here.
Now, in fairness, don't know that Dylan Smith ever really got his composure.
Tyrese.
And that time he went up.
Tyrese, sit down.
So watch, there's the rebound. You're going to see the rebound from Smith. But when he got it, he kind of just never really got his feet set, almost like he was coming down trying to put that up.
Alderink tried to send it to Grand Ledge. Three-pointer on the way is good.
Landon Williams. Good sign for him.
First 3 points of the day.
After you read this.
In the left corner. Jumper rattled out. Rebound DJ Morgan. It's a 10-8 lead for North Farmington. They've got the ball.
Tough luck miss for Lucas Baker.
Skip pass, open look, DJ Morgan.
I mean, DJ Morgan came into this game and it's instant offense.
It's been a game of runs. Kai Anderson, double clutch miss. Put back, good. Whistle foul.
And they go for the block on Anderson and give up the rebounding position for Baker, and Lucas Baker on a huge rebound. Watch this, Anderson again. You got Smith going to block. Nobody finds Baker on the backside.
.65 Lucas Baker at the free throw line.
Tyrese, why don't you have a book? So why are you turned around?
48.6 seconds remaining in this first quarter. 10-3 lead for North Farmington. Make it a 2-point game.
Good looking stroke from Lucas Baker, 6'5" senior.
Williams to the elbow left. Open look, doesn't want it, steps up from 17 and buries it.
I mean, just a smooth lefty pull-up with Landon Williams.
Kai Anderson.
Against this pressure, you got a ball fake, and you got to protect the basketball.
Yep. Oh, there's a bathroom. Where else?
Down to 14 seconds to go. Thrown away by Zeeland West.
Got a jump stop.
Marcus, Take your key and put your jacket in your locker, too.
Big opportunity for the Raiders to extend the lead.
Landon Williams through traffic. Took a hand check as he crossed over the three-point line. Foul went on. Oh, that was Trey Slotok. He's an all-state football player. 5'11" junior. Out of the game comes Dylan Smith. 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 15-11 lead for North Farmington. Landon Williams lost the dribble.
Great effort from Steph. Great effort from Steph.
They throw it up at the horn, and that is the end. Miles Steffen down on the ground for the scrum. Broke up the Raiders' chance of extending a 4-point lead. We played 1 quarter of action here at the Breslin Center. At the end of 1, North Farmington 15, Zeeland West 11. You're watching the Michigan High School Athletic Association Division I basketball semifinals on the NFHS Network.
Sparrow's been in our family since the day that I was born.
They never back down from a fight.
I feel like I have a team of cancer specialists by my side.
I literally put my heart in their hands.
I won't go anyplace else.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the court. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
North Farmington leading Zeeland West as we head to the second quarter, 15-11. Welcome back to the Breslin Center. Joe Jason, Clarence Black, and the brown and gold of North Farmington start with the basketball, leading it by 4. Out on the wing left, three-pointer, Spratt rimmed it, couldn't get it. Rebound Aldering. Tipped out of bounds. Good active hands there again. Landon Williams doing it on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, trapping the deflections. I mean, the Raiders just keep coming at you. They just stay coming at you, stay coming at you, stay coming at you.
Steffen. Skip pass and way out to Aldering. That's where you want him anyway. About 26 feet away.
What do you want?
Pass for Aldering. Did he have a notion for 3? He'll
You're going to Miss Lewis's normal time.
Normal time?
Trying to get his own rebound.
Because of normal time?
That's
normal slide?
Sit. Where's your book?
Where do we have it?
Go get your book.
2-3 matchup.
Jumper left side off the mark. Smith got the offensive rebound. They'll reset. DJ Morgan in the ball game. He's been Mr. Excitement as far as offense goes. This is a downtown 3 that rimmed out by Rob Smith.
We've already seen DJ Morgan make one. Again, Norfolk Farmington very active with those hands.
Pass into the middle. Back out to Stephen, who lets one go. Last couple of shots in this game. Both players out of their service area. With their shots that are just a little bit deep. And I think that college three-point stripe poses some sort of a visual, I guess, just, they're not really seeing where the three-point high school line is.
Well, and Orion Yant that time is probably not the person you want in the middle of that zone. And again, the Raiders they just swarm. So well coached. Such a great job of just moving. Look at Morgan. Morgan is just all over the place.
2 minutes into the second quarter, nobody has scored. Three-point try, a miss, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Lucas Baker, who's pushing off down, loading at position.
Lucas Baker's got to feel like, you get me for that? As physical as this been down here? But I tell you what, I like the offense. You get Matt Alderink a good look.
Zeeland West actually with the edge in shooting at 40% to 33% for the Raiders.
Matt Alderink has not scored yet, but has definitely made his presence felt.
Baseline drive, Smith, reverse lay-in, good, went in among the trees. Used the rim as a defender and got the reverse. Alderink will drive, go in, lost the dribble. A reach-in foul is going to be called on the way down the lane.
And a good attack, and that's what I mean by you got to have your best player, best decision maker in the middle. Great job by Alderink and a good attack.
They call Alderink in the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line and shoot two. He makes the first of three. Alderink looks a little bit like the rest of his Zeeland West teammates, just a little too anxious. Even when he's shooting free throws, like he's falling forward, like not getting set, taking the time he needs. That one's better, but it's off the heel. 1 of 4 from the free throw line for Alderink.
Merritt Alderink's got to settle down, leaving points on the board.
Off the screen, Smith way away from the basket to catch around the right side to Smith, who drives, poked away by Stephen, but then recovered. And the Raiders will call out another play.
David Klein clapping on his defense, doing a great job of playing position basketball. Now they go to man.
Williams makes a move to the free throw line. Smith out high, deep three, missed. Tipped high in the air and controlled by Lucas Baker.
Nobody in the middle that time for Zeeland. Again, when those traps come, someone's got to be in the middle. Kai Anderson lucky. The worst thing you can do against these Raiders, especially under pressure, is dribble. They want you to dribble.
Kai Anderson will trigger it in, and now the ball out front. Stephen.
You need ball fakes, pump fakes.
Almost stolen away. Steffes to the right side. Jumper on the way for three. Nothing but net. Lucas Baker.
I mean, you talk about a change of fortunes. You go from almost turnover to three from Baker.
No, put that chair back for that one over here. Yep. No, the one in the middle. Yep.
Landon Williams through traffic. Jump step. Jumper misses. Rebound Miles Stephen. Aldrich from the elbow and a foul as DJ Morgan got a little too aggressive.
Well, DJ Morgan is the chaser, so that's what he's there to do. So whenever that man in the middle has the ball, they are coming, trying to get the back tip. And it's hard for players to understand. So, again, see here, great pass step into Baker.
Anderson head fake, double teamed immediately, and Bolthouse will have it. Through the lane, Yant layup, fell off the rim.
But a great decision from Orion Yant, just couldn't get it to go. But again, operating from that middle, you want someone that's going to be aggressive.
Ducks had a chance to tie. Now the Raiders can go up 4 or maybe 5. Block left. Smith around the perimeter, open look for
the whole crowd was yelling at Avi Meltzer to take the shot.
Tipped around, grabbed by Yance.
And that's what they do. Another back tip.
Spratt will stop and pop, miss it. Offensive rebound, put back, no. And the rebound secured by Lucas Baker.
Spratt that time rushed the shot and
taken away by Williams on the double team.
It's the hands.
Williams will drive in, a whistle and contact.
I'm telling you, the North Farmington Raiders are as good as anyone in the state at deflections and tips and active hands. It's just the way that they're coached by that man, Todd Negoshin. They do an outstanding job of making life difficult for you defensively and really imposing their will. They're just always like this. I mean, it's just annoying if we just sat here and I kept just tapping you. It just wears you down.
They'll do a little cleanup, but we've got a 30-second timeout called on the floor. 2:18 remaining in the half. It is 17-15, a one-possession game with North Farmington leading it by 2. If you're looking for a score, a schedule, a story, MHSA.com has you covered with everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. It works great on mobile devices. Makes tournament information even easier to find. Plus, get all the feature stories and finals recaps right on the front page. Check out MHSAA.com. North Farmington shooting just 29% from the floor, 7 of 24, 5 of 12 for 42% for the Ducks.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show you how, again, it's the style of play, right? It's the efficiency. I mean, the Ducks, 12 shots, 5 makes. Their issue is turning the ball over. They've already got 6 turnovers. North Farmington only 1. It's really the story of this game has been North Farmington's ability to turn the Zeeland West Ducks over.
Inbound underneath the basket out front to Rob Smith, who directs traffic. 2:15 left in the half.
Now watch 5 in black. Avi Meltzer.
Pull-up jumper, rimming, off the rim, and tipped out to Landon Williams.
Tough luck miss that time for Pratt.
Smith underneath. Pratt goes up. Contact, bodies flying. And a blocking foul is going to go against West. Lucas Baker down on the deck. And you hear the displeasure of the West fans behind us.
Yeah, David Klein does not like that call at all.
Tyler Spratt at the free throw line. Free throw up and good. Make it a 3-point game. Good.
All right, now watch the pressure.
19-15.
Again, get Aldering to the middle. I don't like Yan in the middle. You want to have a decision maker there.
Down to 1:47 to go. Yant will give it up. Kicked out on the wing left. Dribble drive through the paint with the pass. Yant couldn't get to it.
Great takeaway from Spratt that time. Tyler Spratt.
Deep three. Yes! Tyler Spratt.
And again, points off turnovers. That's another Zeeland West turnover, and it leads to a 3 from Tyler Spratt.
Whistle and a foul, and a couple of players get tangled up. Foul will go on the North Farmington Raiders. Well, if you remember, North Farmington were spotted 7 points at the beginning of this game. Zeeland West came back and scored the next 8. And then they've played kind of back and forth since.
Yeah, but again, it's been, if there's anything you know about these Raiders, they have a propensity to foul because of the active hands. And so the Ducks have to make their free throws.
Off the heel is no good for Trenton Bolthouse. Free throws right now, just 3 of 8 for Zeeland West.
You talk about a 7-point deficit, and you're just leaving points on the board.
That one much better. Minute 17 remaining in the half. North Farmington with it. Watch Dylan Smith down low. Yant is fronting him.
Definitely striking distance.
Minute to go, deep 3 again, and there's another Tyler Spratt, deep 3.
Heating up. Tyler Spratt is heating up.
The lead is 9. Full court pressure broken pretty easily. Bull got in trouble. Bolthouse, and a smart play by David Klein to get off the bench and quickly call timeout for his Ducks. It stops the clock with 46 seconds to go, and North Farmington with a 9-point lead, 25-16. It's the biggest lead of the day for the Raiders.
Yeah, and really it's been Tyler Spratt. In this game, your stars have got to show up, and they got to play big. And so far, Tyler Spratt and Landon Williams are stepping up. You see here, again, just wide open, steps right into it, and then he started feeling good. And again, this one right here, Yant doesn't come out on him. And you have got to come out on 12 in black right now. He is feeling it.
Here you look at David Klein and the Zeeland West Ducks. David Klein coached not only this team, but he coached the brothers of Trenton Bolthouse, Lucas Baker, Miles Steffen, and Merritt Alderink during his tenure in 8 seasons with Zeeland West. Double team out front, right side 3-pointer off the heel, misses. Offensive rebound, and Steffen knocks down the triple.
And again, points off rebounds. North Farmington doesn't clear the defensive glass. Anderson playing completely off Meltzer. They're not even guarding him.
See if the Raiders will play for the last shot with 20 seconds to go. Looks like they're going 4 corners at least to slow it down. Let's see what they do with about 8 seconds to go.
Watch Landon Williams likes to go to that strong hand, that left hand.
Watch Spratt. Nope, it's going to be a long jumper, and the offensive rebound putback is good by Dylan Smith at the horn. And Dylan Smith ends the half with an exclamation point. That's only his first field goal of the game. You'd think that he has more by the way he's gotten the rebounds in this game. We played 16 minutes here at the Breslin Center, and at halftime, North Farmington leading Zeeland West 27-19. More coming up from the Breslin Center here in East Lansing. You're watching the Michigan High School Athletic Association Division I boys basketball semifinals on the NFHS Network.
Every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. Every game, every meet, every match. Without officials, there'd be no touchdowns, no three-pointers, no face-offs. Without officials, there'd be no games. Officiating is a great way to give back to your community and stay involved with the sports you love. And officials are needed now more than ever, because without officials, it's just practice. We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
As the voice of Michigan's student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports should be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe that athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe that students in the stands should have fun,
but not take away the focus from the game.
We believe coaches should act like teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and support their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Put your head up. Where are you going to stand?
Beginning of the line, pointing out in starting with the capital letters, not being six. So I read all of the bold print. After let us finish this, we'll talk about this.
I don't know where I am.
Now 8 seconds. Good. You are right. You're not wrong. But each line, 20 yards important information about each step. Tell me when, where, how to avoid, what to wear, what it is. What is it doing? Yeah, 20 out important information. You're not wrong. Okay, that was. Yeah, this time just like that. What is the hell we're supposed to do? What is one thing kids can do at the apple farm? What is one thing that they can do, guys? They craft, plant seeds, collect eggs, build fences. What is one thing they can do? What is one thing they can do? You guys can find this up under this headline. Do you see who apple farm is? It says apple farming camp. What is one thing you can do?
It's time for the next one, okay? What do we do next thing? You should rest her. I don't know what's next. Tyrese, no, right here with me. Tyrese. Back in the book.
Halftime here at the Breslin Center with North Farmington leading Zeeland West by a score of 27-19. Welcome back in. Joe Jason with Clarence Black. Glad you're with us. Time to go to the dry erase board for the Chalk Talk with Clarence Black. What do you see so far in the first half, Mark?
Man, just so impressive. And we talk about Landon Williams and Tyler Spratt as next-level players, and what they do so well is they attack. Look, it's really simple for North Farmington offensively. There's either going to be a screen at the top that they're going to be able to use to attack, or they're just reading with the one-on-one. But what they're doing a good job of is attacking from the wing, meaning they're operating in this space with their pull-ups or their threes. And then that leaves, whether they make or miss, that leaves Mr. Smith in there at 6'9" to do the cleanup work, which is why he has 7 rebounds. So, again, it's that commitment to being talented. You can't stop those two. You can only contain them. And tonight, they are leading the way for these Raiders.
Zeeland West is shooting 43% from the field in the first half, but what do they have to do? Next thing you know, it's a close game, and now they're down 8.
Shooting the ball well, got to cut down on the turnovers. They've got 7 turnovers. It's been the big difference in this game has been them turning the ball over and number 3 and number 10.
All righty, get ready for the second half, and here we go. 27-19 our score. North Farmington leading Zeeland West It'll be the Ducks with the basketball. They'll move from right to left and run their offense in front of their bench. David Klein in his 8th season, the graduate of Pella Christian High School. That's in Pella, Iowa. Todd Negocian out of Walled Lake Central. Ball turned over on the first possession by the Ducks. We talked about turnovers. Only one turnover in the first half for North Farmington. That's unheard of. Pull-up jumper from the elbow is good.
And again, attacking from the wing. They just are so good at it.
Whistle and a foul goes against Will McShera.
I mean, watch this. Again, he gets it. Again, Williams over the spread. And again, it's just too easy. Hard dribble pull up.
Spratt has a dozen. This is a deep three by Miles Steffen. Underneath, Steffen got it back, forced it up. No call. Hit the deck. A lot of contact there.
But great job that time from Dylan Smith to go vertical.
I know a lot of fans wanted a call there, but it looked to me like maybe Steffes was out of control going up on that shot. Came flying through the paint. Pull-up jumper is nothing but net. Back-to-back field goals for the Raiders, and the lead is now a dozen.
And again, it's about identity, right? Knowing who you are. And Zeeland's got to see that and understand it. They are just, the best players are just attacking.
What a play in the air. Trenton Bolthouse looked like he was going right hand, took left hand and banked it home, and he gets the and one.
Yeah, again, this is just good, a good find by Yant. Good body control by Bolthouse.
Off the rim, offensive rebound, put back by Yant, got his own, put it up, and it was blocked. He'll go to the line, and this is an opportunity for a 4-point play for Zeeland West.
And if Zeeland West, another area that's hurt them, shooting 30 to 40% from the line, 4 of 10 as a team. So even when they get to the stripe, not help themselves at all.
Got yourself a 9-point game right now. Even if you make 3 more of those free throws and shoot 70%, it's a 2-possession game right now instead of 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, again, to the fact that they are only now down 8, when you consider that they've got 8 turnovers and have missed 6 free throws. Talk about points left on the board, possessions left on the board, only down 8. I mean, David Klein's got to be happy that it's not worse.
Pull-up jumper, Williams, boy, he's hot.
I mean,
back-to-back field goals for Williams.
Dribble, pull-up, almost from the same spot that Tyler Spratt had his. And that's what I mean. They know how to get to their spots. They know how to attack.
Through the fingertips of Lucas Baker, he was looking ahead to see where the next skip pass was going to go, and it was off his fingers out of bounds.
And that is what the Raiders do. They hurry you up, man. They speed you up. They make you uncomfortable. That time Baker just took eyes and hands going 2 different places, anticipating the pressure.
In the middle, the turnaround jumper is good. Tyler Spratt is having a ball game. He has 16 points.
And then they understand to put your best player in the zone. There is no one in the middle.
The lead is 12. Three-pointer left side, in and out. Offensive rebound put back and a miss in close by Bolthouse. They get it right back and a block by Spratt.
Great block that time from Dylan Smith. Tough luck miss from Baker. And these Ducks just got to keep fighting, try to weather this storm. But it has been Williams And Spratt.
Worked around the perimeter. Left-handed three-pointer is no good, and Pratt has been doing it on both ends of the floor. Goes high for the rebound. Pratt missed it. Rebound by Lucas Baker, and a whistle and a foul. Oh, they called a jump ball. Or a foul. Let's wait and see.
How about Rob Smith? Rob Smith getting his hands in there.
Attacking the basket, laying it in. Tyler Spratt, who has 18 points. The lead is 14, 37 to 23. North Farmington pulling away here in the second half. They've gone on a 10-4 run.
Yeah, and again, it has just been your best players. We say it all the time. Your best players have to play well in the big games. And right now, it's Tyler Spratt and Landon Williams that have really come out in this second half and really exerted themselves. Again, we just see there again, Landon Williams, that smooth lefty stroke. You know, he's 3 of 9, but I mean, again, 4 in this third quarter, and there's the man, Tyler Spratt, having himself a heck of a semifinal. 18 points, 7 of 15 from the floor, 2 of 6 from 3.
To your point about the Ducks being rushed, a couple of times they're in the offensive set, they're working the ball around. They get it to Merritt Alderink. He's literally 5 feet from the basket. His thought immediately is that he is being defended down there. He could have an easy look where he's at without even looking at the basket. He's trying to dish it off onto the wing for a 3 when he may have an easy 2 right in front of him. Yeah, because they speed you up. They try to force the pace of play. They try to determine how you're going to play. And so again, you're so rushed because you're trying to avoid the pressure because you know it's coming. Right side for Kai Anderson. Back out for a 3-pointer. That's off the heel. Alderink high for the rebound. Kicked around, loose on the floor. The possession arrow's in favor of Zeeland West if it's a jump ball. And it is. The inbound coming under the basket to our left. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Whistle. Touch foul. It's going against Rob Smith.
Rod Smith with his 3rd foul. Don Negocian doesn't look too concerned.
That was the 5th team foul, so at the limit, we'll send Trenton Bolthouse to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And again,
6 of 13 from the line for Zeeland West.
You're down 14, and when you look at what you've done on the line, no matter how this game goes, I mean, you gotta be concerned if you're David Klein at your team at the line, and that's the mental piece of this, because free throws are just all mental.
Better rotation, better result. 13-point game. Landon Williams left to right. DJ Morgan in the game provided some instant offense. There's an open look, and nothing but 3 for Avi Meltzer. They left him wide open. He had nobody within 10 feet of him.
No, and I mean, early in the second quarter, he was wide open. The crowd was yelling for him to shoot, and he didn't.
3-pointer, that's hit by Kai Anderson.
And a great response from Kai Anderson. They needed that. Tell you what, Avi Meltzer, good-looking shot. Wonder why he didn't take those in the first half, but definitely another thing that the Ducks have to think about.
Ducks were getting twos, but they were trading them for threes, and now almost a three there and a putback. And Dylan Smith with a bucket and a foul will go to the line for a three-point play.
And that is just, I am 6'9", and I'm going to get it.
If you missed it earlier, Orchard Lake St. Mary said, we're the #1 team in Division I. Look what we just did to Huron. Beat them 82-42, a running clock at the end of the game. They await the winner of this one for the Division I final tomorrow. Bounce onto the wing, almost turned over. Kick out three, no. Spratt gets the rebound.
$15. Excellent chance to pull away right now for the Raiders.
Williams pull-up jumper. That's his spot. He missed that one. He was a little off balance when he shot it. His legs got a little crooked.
Yeah, felt like there was some contact there. He did.
Poked away and almost into the bench, but then stolen by North Farmington. Landon Williams after the steal. Got it back from a teammate. He'll walk it across the timeline.
I mean, you are
5 remaining in the third.
You are never, ever safe.
Landon Williams, the no-look kiss off the window. He was bracing himself for a fall. He wasn't even looking at that shot. The lead is 17. Alderink will go in, kick it out. Anderson for threes, hit back-to-back. Triples.
How about Kai Anderson? And again, it's just keeping him in it. Still very much manageable. Got to get a stop. Got to get a stop.
Williams, baseline drive left, whistle and a push foul. You go against Lucas Baker. Minute 14 remaining. Landon Williams to inbound. DJ Moore. Tell you what, you can't give him space.
No, you cannot. DJ Moore gets set. 2 for 2 from 3 today.
Anderson bounce pass to the right underneath. Heavy contact as Landon Williams ran into Trenton Bolthouse. The Raiders are over the limit, and so Bolthouse will go to the line and shoot 2. Bolthouse with just 4 points today. 1 of 3 from the floor, 2 for 5 from the free throw line.
And how about Merritt Aldridge in this semifinal? 1 point, only 2 shot attempts. No points on 2 attempts.
Trey Slotok is in the game. Second free throw for Bolthouse. Got that one. 1 of 2 on that time. And that trip to the free throw line. The lead is 16. And North Farmington turned it over. They stepped on the end lock. I don't know who Landon Williams was yelling at. It was his own feet that crossed the line.
Yeah, and I think Landon Williams started to just kind of toss the ball in.
When's it going to happen?
Tell you what, they got to find a way to get Merritt Aldridge something.
Some discussion with David Klein over at the Zeeland Ducks bench. They're going to inbound in the corner underneath the basket to our left, and the inbound is Trenton Bolthouse. The lead is 16.
See, I would love to see him just shoot that.
Three-pointer. Rimming, no offensive rebound. Yant blocked away. Dylan Smith. And in all fairness, Yant was falling backwards when he shot, and it was an easy block for Smith, but he sure does make it look good, doesn't he?
I mean, he does, and again, Yant just served that one right up. There was no strength on that, no balance to your point, and just the easiest block that Smith can ask for.
Shot on the way, missed. Rob Smith down the floor. Lost the handle on it, and West will have it.
Great job from Kai Anderson to hustle for the back tip and the save. See if the Ducks can take advantage. Love to see Merritt Aldering just get a shot up.
There it is, the three off the mark. Tipped around, Aldering got his own rebound, attacks the basket, and he draws the foul. That's what he's got to do. I mean, you've got to attack.
Got to be aggressive. At this point now, you got a quarter left in your senior year. You're at a state semifinal. You can't sit on 2 field goal attempts.
Aldering's free throw is good. The lead is 15 seconds remaining in this third quarter as Brody Moss comes into the game. Vinny Lee into the game. Free throw, good. 14-point ball game. Williams had it poked away by Slotak. Whistling a foul.
Slotak that time. Looked like he was sitting on it. Landon Williams got to be a lot more disciplined with the dribble. Slotak thought he had it.
Into the corner with 1 second left. Rimming got it.
3 for 3.
DJ Morgan.
3 for 3.
50-33. It is North Farmington by 17 as we head to the fourth. You're watching the MHSAA Division I boys basketball semifinals on the NFHS Network.
Sparrow's been in our family since the day that I was born.
They never back down from a fight.
I feel like I have a team of cancer specialists by my side.
I literally put my heart in their hands.
I won't go anyplace else.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the court. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, you know, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
17-point lead for North Farmington. It's been this kind of game.
Yeah, I mean, watch this. That's just DJ Morgan with a friendly roll. 3 for 3 on the day. You know, you're shooting 100% from 3. You might want to leave him in the game, Coach. I know he's got to be thinking like, Coach, what are you doing?
Raiders with a basketball to start the fourth. Maybe the Ducks right now stops and good looks. But if I'm the Raiders, I'm patient. And right now they're showing the patience because they've ticked 30 seconds off the clock here in the fourth quarter. Attacking the basket, Williams. Pull-up jumper, good. Sweet stroke.
I mean, he loves that pull-up, and that's what I mean, and that's what I was telling you. You know, when we were coming out of halftime, it's just they're just attacking from the wing, and it's just putting stress on that defense.
Around the perimeter, you got to give a credit to North Farmington. They are just defending the three very well. Miss on a layup, fought for, and the rebound pulled down by Spratt. Spratt and Landon Williams have had games today, haven't they? And off the bench, you can add in DJ Morgan as well.
Yeah, and again, you've got to keep Landon Williams off the left side.
What do you want to have it at?
Double clutch block underneath. That ball goes off of Zeeland West. Well, obviously, Zeeland West trying to shoot threes to get back into this game, but they're only 5 of 18 from three-point land. That's good enough for 28%. Stolen away. Merritt Aldering lays it up and in. Good slide around a defender there for the bucket.
Yeah, Will McSherry that time smart enough, tried to take a charge, and Aldering a great job of going around him.
Aldering 17. Only with 5 points in this game, though.
Wonder what Zeeland West, if they have one more charge in them. And if they do, it's got to be now. They've got to get a stop here.
Smith backing down the D. Strong move, right hand, good.
Yeah, just too easy. They put Lucas Baker on an island, and at 6'9", nothing he can do.
Tipped away, loose, whistle, foul. It's going to go against Lucas Baker.
And I mean, just Landon Williams, so athletic, so fast, caused that turnover on his own.
Tyler Spratt, who has 18 points, along with Landon Williams, 11. DJ Morgan is 9 on 3 for 3 shooting from 3. Now North Farmington just moving the ball around, but they take the shot. Rod Smith had the open look. Aldering goes down the lane, forced it up, tapped it out to the corner, and who has it last?
Looks like Rob Smith was able to get it off of Zeeland. Great effort. Aldering that time trying to make something happen.
5:05 left. Smith will attack, lay it up, miss. Tip, miss. Rebound, Kai Anderson. Aldering got tripped up down the floor. Out for 3. Air ball miss, offensive rebound, putback is blocked.
And a rush that time. I mean, Lucas Baker completely rushed that.
Yant got thrown to the floor, and I think that Todd Negocian wants to call a timeout. He'll take a full timeout. He knows it's getting a little physical there with his guys, and that's a good call by the coach. Clock is stopped with 4:40 to go, and North Farmington by 19, 54-35.
And this is a good timeout because you want to let your team know we're up 19. Do not get into it. Don't let it get chippy. Just play basketball. Keep doing what we do, and keep all the silliness to the side.
You don't want anybody to get too physical, or somebody steps on an ankle, or some weird sort of injury when you need to bull. You need to be at full throttle for tomorrow's game against Orchard Lake St. Mary's. You're going to need everybody.
Yeah. And again, and if we're looking ahead, that's exactly what it is.
Landon Williams again, that sweet stroke. Good athletic move there by Dylan Smith, too, the 6'9" guy.
Yeah, Landon Williams has just been
everywhere.
I mean, defensively, offensively, deflections, steals, tips. I mean, those are the other things that you see in his game that just makes him so difficult. 11 points, 5 assists. You know, I mean, deflections we don't necessarily track, but I'm sure he's had multiples of deflections today.
Aldrich, Kai Anderson was calling for the ball. Aldrich went in and laid it off the window. Nice play. He is 9.
Again, is it too little, too late for Aldrich? But again, they got to get stops.
Raiders call another timeout with 4:19 remaining in the lead at 17.
You must be doing music camp.
And right now, if you're Todd Negocian, you're telling your team, take care of the ball, be prepared to make free throws, and offensively, we don't have to force anything. We are 4 minutes and 19 seconds away from a state final. Play clean, be tough with the ball, and make them make shots. Clean up the glass. I mean, this is all basic basketball stuff here. I don't know that there's enough firepower left in the tank for Zeeland West, but what you can't do is give them fouls, turning the ball over, and not cleaning up the glass is the only way they're going to get back in this game.
Tyler Spratt has 18 to lead all scorers. His teammate Landon Williams has 11. 9 for DJ Morgan and 7 for Dylan Smith today. Meanwhile, Lucas Baker has 8 to lead the way for a balanced attack for the Zeeland Ducks. 7 apiece for Miles Steffen and Merritt Aldrich, and 6 for Lucas Baker and Kai Anderson. Kai Anderson's 6 points came on 2 threes in the third quarter. Whistle and a foul. Kai Anderson goes flying.
Yeah, David Klein's not happy about that at all.
Here's the inbound.
Boys starting to get a little chippy here. Again, 17-point game.
And a jump ball. Possession arrow will belong to West. Well, when I saw Kai Anderson go flying, I was...
Matt Aldrich went looking for blood. He was going right to the ball. And Avi Meltzer did not look comfortable at all with what was coming.
Kai Anderson will inbound. Nope, he will come down the floor. pass is inbounded. Aldering to Anderson. Oh, and again through the fingertips of Lucas Baker.
Second time today that Lucas Baker has had trouble just catching the ball, and I think it's because he is just looking for the pressure. And again, this is what the pressure does to you. When you're sped up, just catching a basketball seems difficult.
Just over 3.5 to play. North Farmington now just content to weave the ball around.
Well, and they got a foul. I mean, again, how much time are you going to allow? And I would foul Smith. Morgan's sitting over there.
Aldering foul. Well, Kai Anderson has had health issues throughout the season. And that's a couple of times they've sent him flying to the floor.
Yeah, and David Klein is yelling to the official, says that's 2 times now when you've seen Kai Anderson kind of go flying. And see, if you're going to do this, I would just start fouling now.
Ball is almost turned over.
Rob Smith.
Good job by Rod Smith.
Very fortunate to get that tapped away.
3:10 remaining. Williams. Oh, almost a steal there by Kai Anderson. Under 3 minutes to play. Now they're asking, do you foul Landon Williams? Probably not.
Well, you know he was. Hey, he's shooting 100% from 3. So you know DJ Morgan's like, hey, I'll shoot it.
Yep. Layup missed. Foul. Whistle foul.
You got to believe DJ Morgan will gladly shoot this one.
Dylan Smith at the line to shoot 2 with 2:29 left, and the lead at 54-37. Dylan Smith is 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He's 3 for 6 from the floor. He has 7 points.
And I tell you what's happened is with the fouls and the physical play, it's really taking the air out of the gym. The game now has no flow. It's a foul. Everything's fouling and banging. And that, again, that's great if you're knocking down shots. But for Zeeland, again, you're not able to actually come down and get a stop. And now you got to start to rush a little bit.
This is a really deep 3 that's missed. Anderson went up high to tap it. But now North Farmington with the ball.
And Bullhouse that time got it in the middle, didn't even turn and look at the basket. I mean, you got to be a player.
Whistle and a foul goes against Trenton Bolthouse.
You gotta, nothing drives me crazier than when players get the ball in the middle and don't even face the basket. We saw it yesterday with a couple of 6'8", 6'9" guys. They get the ball, don't even make a move. You talked about it with Aldering earlier. You gotta be, it's a state semifinal, man. You gotta be aggressive.
Tyler Spratt misses his first free throw of the day. He's 2 for 3 now. He has 18 points to lead all scorers.
And it's that hot potato nature of how they play. You know, now we start to look ahead. You think about the Eaglets of Orchard Lake St. Mary's, who never seems fed up. And you got the Raiders of North Farmington, who only know how to go one speed. Should be an exciting final if this holds up.
Underneath, Alderink will lay it up right over the top of the rim. Sent Spratt flying. 16-point game with 1:40 to go.
So this is who I fouled. And Stephen was trying to look at the official like, again, I would wait for the ball to get back to. You got a foul now.
And it is Orion Yant who commits the foul.
Why allow 30 seconds off the clock? Again, if you're going to foul, go foul. I hate the strategy if you don't have the horses to make it happen, because time is a premium.
Ian Kleinhexel is at the scorer's table, a senior for Coach David Klein. He will come in, as will Keaton Hendricks, a junior. And Jacob McLaren. Well, here comes Big Mac. It was funny, David Klein told me before the game, I said, let's go down your roster. And I go, tell me about Jacob McLaren. He goes, I don't think anybody in the stands knows that his name isn't Big Mac. Everybody calls him Big Mac. Out goes Merrick Alderink. Also in the game is Lincoln Jipping, a junior.
The career for Matt Alderink is going to come to an end with a less than stellar semifinal. Only 9 points, 3 of 8 shooting, and for most of that first half, only 2 shot attempts.
Jake Lencioni in the game for Zeeland West as well. And for North Farmington is Lawrence Woodley, and Jordan Johnson will check in as well. He'll be coming in for the shooter. First of 2 for Landon Williams, who has 12 points tonight. Missed it. That was the second of 2. Skip pass. Who wants the shot? That's the question. Whistle. Foul is going to be called on DJ Morgan. Only the first team foul on the Raiders. Here's the stat, though, that we haven't talked about that much in this game. North Farmington took care of this basketball the entire game. They have 5 turnovers in the game.
Yeah, and for the way that they play, and again, I say it, for all of the chaos and deflections and everything that they do defensively, offensively, they put the ball in the hands of Pratt, Spratt, and Williams, and Rob Smith, and they do a great job of taking care of the basketball.
45 seconds left. Lawrence Woodley, corner left. Backing down the D is Fidel Diome. 3-pointer taken by Jordan Johnson's a miss. Chipping up the floor and a whistle, and what do we have, a timeout? Quick 30-second timeout for Zeeland West. See what they'll do with 27 seconds to go. Game well in hand here, 56-39 in favor of North Farmington, who will face Orchard Lake St. Mary's in the Division I final. That game will be played at 12:15 tomorrow right here at the Breslin Center. And boy, the Eaglets ranked number 1. They are the team that they are the team to beat this year, regardless of division. The only loss that they've had this year, they came back a month later and beat U of D Jesuit. So they have, I guess you could say, they've defeated every team that they've played this year.
Well, one thing is for sure, it's going to come down like everything else to turnovers. who takes care of the basketball, and again, your stars. Because if Tyler Spratt and Landon Williams play like this, especially tomorrow, they're going to have an outstanding opportunity.
Jake Lencioni in the corner. The three ball is a miss by Will Skaggs. Skaggs playing with a heavy knee brace on his
Tyrese,
left
why
leg.
are we over there?
11 seconds to go. Worked around the perimeter. Going to work is Diome. Diome lays it up at the horn. Bucket good, and ball game over. 58-39, North Farmington with the win. The difference in this ball game was the third quarter, when North Farmington outscored Zeeland West 23-14 to take an 8-point lead and extend it to 17.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was all about one thing. The 14 turnovers for Zeeland West were brutal. They shot well enough, almost 50% from the field, but